a barrel roll. Welcome back. Mr. O here with another episode of Walk Me Through. We're going to continue the walkthrough for Starlink for the Switch. Sorry I haven't been getting any videos up lately. I recently had a bit of trouble with the battery for my MacBook Pro. I had to open the silly thing up and unplug it and plug it back in. It's one of those issues with most MacBook Pros that were released in, in 2011 or so. Anyway, what happened was something went wrong and I had to unplug the battery. I had to do major surgery on my MacBook Pro, and yeah, it's a lot of screws to get through. But I got the thing off and I had to unplug the battery from the logic board for about 30 seconds and plug it back in. I didn't do a video of it because I was downstairs doing the procedure and I was borrowing one of my dad's tools. Anyway, let's continue on. Right, let's continue on with Starlink. I'm going to, of course, use my Mr. Orthopedia username. Wait, am I recording? Hold on a minute, am I recording? Let's see. That's one of the benefits of having a Roku TV. Right. A little bit of, yeah, okay. Oh boy. The Ubisoft logo. Now, I tried to record this, but my mother kept on calling me, and it was a hassle. And I had to go downstairs and wait for my niece. She just arrived, so, yeah. Only a matter of time before my nephew arrives and takes over the TV. Yeah, I mean, gotta love the kid, but sometimes you just gotta have your own things. Of course, I'm gonna choose Fox McCloud. Incidentally, you don't really need the toys. The toys that come with the game, you don't really need those. Those are just there for a little bit of oomph. You know, it just enhances the experience, so to speak. I prefer digital because those toys can get lost easily and they can get broken and stuff. Oh. Okay. Looks like I've got to choose a ship. Let's choose the R-Wing, because why not? Right. Now, where we were last time, we got the Equinox to got the Equinox to work, but in the last video you noticed that I think there might be a... Oh, someone's under attack. It's probably a Cyclops or an imp.
Starlink database updated.
Yeah, definitely imps.
Way too many. Cut it out.
Thank you, friend. I would have been thawed on fertilizer without your help. Thank you so much. Now I can return to my studies.
Incidentally, people, while you're on another planet or in orbit, things can happen on a planet and you need to rush over. The only reason why I wasn't able to go into orbit was because what I needed to do was download the rest of the game. I mean, the cartridge only had a third of the... It only had the beginning of the game, and that was about it. So, let's cruise on over to the Equinox and... Yeah, I wish there was a way to turn off the mic whilst Hold on a minute. Should have thought of this before. Let me turn off the mic. I'm going to go into mic silence because there's going to be a cutscene when I approach the equinox.
I have waited so long for this. I foresaw this moment many years ago. The Wardens showed me, and now the gift appears. The time has come to harvest Nova.
Nova?
When the Warden gods departed so long ago, they took with them the secrets to Nova. You must feed my legion.
Look, if you want Nova, it's no trouble. But first, I'm gonna need to get back to my crew.
Your crew is lost. You will show me how to make Nova. And you will kneel before your warden.
Thanks, Judge.
All right, everything looks good.
Wow! This Starlink tech is amazing!
This'll give us the edge we need to take down Wolf.
Least we could do. Good luck.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Catch you later.
I got contacts. They might know who took St. Grant. Let's talk to them first.
This is the only intel I trust. The Legion's got a hierarchy, and orders gotta come from somewhere. Let's crack a few more open and see where that gets us.
That's not very diplomatic, but it could work.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Levi, come on.
Right. Time to move on, shall we?
I need to show you something. Open your ship's computer.
This would be one of these situations where I think, hold on.
Each time you master a weapon or ship, you can come here to gain new abilities and advantages in combat.
Yeah, okay, let's upgrade a skill. It costs 1 skill point. What should I upgrade, though? Okay. Right. Okay, do I have any more skill points? Nope. Right. Let's move on, shall we? Hold on a minute. Okay. I think as long as I don't move the mouse, I won't have much to worry about. Having more than one monitor would help, though. Right, let's move on.
Thanks. That's good to know.
So like I was saying, the imps on Karit and the drakes that attack Shade are all Legion. So the Legion have to be connected to St. Grand's capture.
An interesting theory. But our research points to the fact that the Legion are not intelligent.
Which means someone's controlling them. We just need to find out who.
Wow. You guys sound just like a prospector I know. That Haven old-timer was always on about the Legion hierarchy.
Great. Let's go talk to him.
Wait. I meant you guys are nuts. Are all humans this dense?
Look, I saw the ones who took St. Grand. They weren't robots. If this guy's got a theory about that, we should hear it.
Fine. If you guys want to talk to Eli, go ahead. But I'm warning you, he's a little on the cranky side.
You sure that's not just when he's talking to you?
Oh, so you do have a sense of humor. Good to know.
Moving on.
Oh, one last thing. Your hyperdrive is back up. Just don't run into any asteroids. We only got so many spare parts around here.
Nice. Thanks, Razor.
Moving on. The hyperdrive. It is a bit risky using the hyperdrive because you never know when you're going to run into some sort of trap.
Warning. Incoming outlaw.
Like that. If you fail to go through if you fail to bypass the trap, you'll be attacked by a bunch of outlaws. Uh-oh. Whoa. You gotta be careful when you're in hyperdrive. You're in hyperspace. You gotta be really careful not to hit asteroids.
Legion drakes detected.
Uh-oh.
Hyperdrive disrupted.
They're on someone's tail.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk to that pilot.
Channel open.
What's up? Looks like you're in trouble.
Beat it before I beat you.
You got a funny way of saying thanks, pal.
What do you know, silly brain? Maybe I'm luring Legion into my trap. But so long as you're here, I'll let you take a few pot shots at him.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, that's an outlaw ship. These guys are a real pain in the crag, more or less.
Nice try.
Did I? There's still a few, isn't there? Oh, there you are. Come here.
Do a barrel roll.
Yes, I know. Do a barrel roll. I gotta stop with the Star Fox 64 references. Uh-oh. Where did that bastard go? Oh, there you are. Uh-oh. Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Nothing like a good battle to get the blood pumping. You're all right, pal. Even though you got a puny ship.
Our ships are the same size. Math isn't your thing, is it?
Ha! Feisty too. I like it. Maybe we'll meet again.
That guy's nothing but trouble.
You're lucky. Most outlaws only got one code.
Mhm.
Shoot first, talk never.
Man, this place is a freaking danger zone.
It's Atlas, kid. Our space has all kinds of loot caches and shipwrecks. And if it's worth picking over, it's worth fighting over. Why else do you think those drakes were after me?
Indeed. We expeditions stay within our planetary gravity wells for a reason. Even the prospectors rarely see space these days.
See? Even the eggheads got street smarts. It's the way we live. Or else we don't.
Deep. Right. We're actually in Haven orbit, so let's go ahead and go through the atmosphere. This game is basically what happens when No Man's Sky and Star Fox mate. So now that...
Guys, I made it to Haven. Where am I headed?
Just keep your eye out for an old refinery. Should be near a river.
A refinery near a river. Well, let's go ahead and turn off our flight engines. And...
So, Shade, have you known this guy long? No offense, but you don't seem like someone who makes friends with, well, anyone.
Hey, I never said we were friends. We met back when he was still taking jobs. Used to be one of the baddest bounty hunters around.
Used to be?
Eli's like 300 years old. Saw too much of the world and stopped making sense of it, I guess. Always ranting about the world being secretly run by Krakna or whatever. One day he just packed it in and set up his own digs.
Sounds like me. When I started developing Starlink, I tried to get funding. Everyone thought I was crazy.
Well, jury's still out on that.
Right! Let's move on. We've disengaged our flight engines and we're going to head for that little mark. If you need any more info, just press the select button, or the minus button as you would call it, and look at your map. Now we're looking for a refinery. We're actually almost there. Hold on a minute. I just want to check to see if the mic is on. I guess there's some points when an extra monitor would really help. Yeah, it's on. There's no question about that. The mic is definitely on. I hope I'm not coming in too loud. Right. Let's move on. Almost ran into those trees. Like I said, this game is the result of when Star Fox 64 and No Man's Sky mated. Wait, what's this? Is that an... Nice. Wait, am I almost there? Yes, I think I am. I think I'm almost there.
Warning. Prickle burr attached. Throw or attack the prickle burr to dislodge it. Starlink database updated.
Roll.
Proximity alert. Outlaw fortifications detected. Normal weaponry is ineffective against target shield. Reflect turret projectiles with your active shield to lower its defenses.
fuse box. Turrets should be disabled for good.
Right.
Looks like a refinery to me.
Hold it right there. You're on private property. Move along before you make another mistake.
Easy now. I just want to talk. Shade sent me.
Shade? That meter never listened to a word I said.
Doesn't surprise me. Look, I just got a couple of questions and I'll be out of your hair.
Huh? Here's the deal. I ain't in the business of being made a fool. You want me to play along? You're gonna have to make it worth my while.
Alright, let's offer him some help.
My refinery's been combing the area for minerals, but there's a couple of types we're still missing. You scare up a rare one for me. Maybe we talk.
No sweat.
Dude, that's awesome! Another alien, bro! For the win!
Just remember why we're here. Friends are good, information is better.
Right. So we gotta follow this marker to where the minerals are. So let's go ahead and do that now.
Be advised. I am detecting a rare form of electral energy nearby. Warning. Prickle burr attached. Throw or attack the prickle burr to dislodge it.
Go away! Yeah. Prickle burrs, they explode. Right. Let's move on. Yeah. The color of the grass always reminds me of No Man's Sky, even though I've never played it.
For a shiny rock about half the size of your ship. Chip off a chunk and bring it on back.
Right. Let's go ahead and do that now. Oh, you see these lines? That's your scanner. I guess that's what we're looking for.
That's what I'm after.
Uh-oh. Just what I don't need. A bunch of imps. Get off! Oh yeah, when you don't have any kind of special weapons attached to your ship, you can just use your lasers. But they do need to recharge. It's not much, but you'll never be completely unarmed. So, now that we've gotten this mineral, let's take it back to the refinery and see what it is. Oh, one last thing. Whilst carrying something, you won't be able to engage your flight engine, so be aware of that. So yeah. And here we are back at the refinery. Time to go into Mike's silo.
Starlink database updated.
That'll do. Tell you what, this refinery churns out electrum by the bucket. Since you did me a favor, I'll throw some of that electrum your way from time to time. All right, let's talk. You want to know about the underground, the gears running beneath our boots, our feathered foes behind the masks?
Something like that. I'm helping some friends locate their captain. He was captured. Whoever's controlling the Legion, we think they did it.
Doubt it. Grax doesn't like to show his face.
So that's his name. Huh. Was he the punk who sent those drakes?
Drakes are his eyes and ears. He wouldn't have come himself unless they spotted something real pretty. Seems you piqued his interest. Why don't you help us both out and see for yourself?
Right. When you pick up minerals, you can deliver it to refineries or any other place that takes certain minerals, and they will pay you in electrum. Deliver enough minerals, and the refinery will be upgraded automatically. But that will be later. Right now, we've got another objective to go with.
The Legion Drake crashed here not too long ago. You hacked that core of his, and that'll give you an idea about how the Legion and Grax talk. Just let me know what you find.
I'm on it.
Right. Let's head on over to wherever he wants us to go. Like I said, this is the result of when Star Fox 64 and No Man's Sky mate. Ow. I like to hover. It sure beats flying, though. I only use my flight engines when I need to go into orbit. We've come to an abandoned outpost, which is being overrun by Cyclopses. Die, you Cyclops! Ow! You're probably wondering why they're called Cyclops. Well, take a close look at them. They obviously have one eye. These robots obviously only have one eye. Well, that's because I'm shooting at the shield.
Moving in! We'll keep this town safe.
Guarantee you there's still some useful gear lying around this place. Don't forget to look around.
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna come back later. Ow. Of course, every one of these planets, as small as they are, they're actually pretty big. They look really small from orbit, so it's easy to get lost.
Getting close to the site.
That info you want's lodged inside, so you'll need to hack it. Just make sure you stick close by. Otherwise, that hack will sever. Good luck.
Launching data decryption.
When you hack a ship that's been downed,
Legion reinforcements incoming.
these guys show up. Of course, a regular Cyclops is susceptible to thermal shock, so let's go ahead and equip our weapons now. Let's equip the, let's see. What do I want to do? Flamethrower on the right wing. And Frost Barrage on the left wing. of course, the R-Wing wings have a built-in laser. So long as no other weapons are equipped, you can use those lasers. That's pretty much what I've been using from the ever since I started this video. Right. Time to deal with these Cyclops. Die, you Cyclops. Get off of me, you fat one-eyed freak of nature. Uh-oh. Ow. 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 Too far from the...
Legion reinforcements have arrived.
Crap. We don't want to get too far away from the crashed Drake, otherwise the hack will be severed. So yeah, be very mindful of that.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming.
You gotta keep defending yourself against these monstrosities until the timer runs out, until the hack is complete.
A little garbled, but I got a read on that SOS.
Right.
You got it.
You think it's this Grax guy?
Ha! What an unfortunate name to have.
You're giving Eli too much credit. I think he believes it's actually Grax controlling the Legion. Like, the literal Grax.
Dude, I'm sorry. I am so lost. What's a Grax?
Ah, a formidable creature. Legend has it he was born hundreds of years ago in a forgotten tomb.
Or he lives on the sun and communes with the ancient wardens. Depends on the story.
Oh, so he's the boogeyman. But like, real?
It's just a tale outlaws tell each other. I wouldn't worry.
Whatever. Anyway, moving on. Yeah.
Advised. I am detecting a rare form of electrical energy nearby.
Skip it. We'll deal with that later.
Check it out. Over there.
Ah, that is a warden spire. A relic of a long-forgotten era once set to hold valuable treasures to those who dare disturb it.
However, they haven't been active for centuries. Still, they do remain well guarded.
So you're telling me the Legion army is controlled by an old tower?
That's where the signal leads.
Let's check it out.
Right. Okay, there it is. There it is. One thing to note. Certain weapons are the only way to open these doors, and since I only have the fire and ice ones, I'm shit out of luck as far as some spires go, because I either need the physical ones for the toys that the game came with, or I could download them digitally, which are paid downloads, unfortunately. So, for now, let's focus on this one.
Spires reacting to my weapon.
Keep shooting at it.
I should try another weapon. See what happens. Hey, it's opening.
Fascinating. I'm reading a very faint power signal. Imagine the data we could collect if we add power to the other spires.
For now, let's just grab what's inside and see what we find.
My stars. That's advanced Warden technology. A modification once used to specialize their ancient spacecrafts.
Cool. Wonder if it'll work with my R-Wing.
Ah, indeed. I believe it could integrate with our ships quite well. In fact, if the other spires are active, there may be several modifications we could use.
Well, why don't we give this mod a shot? Open your ship's computer.
Well, we might as well.
Any mods we collect will show up here. You can use them to beef up your ship and tune your weapons to your liking.
Alright. We've got a couple of mods that we picked up from inside that spire, so let's go ahead and modify our ship. Let's use this. And for the next, let's equip the ice armor. Gosh, I'm so obsessed with European spelling. I don't know why. Even though I'm not even European, I'm American. So, with that out of the way, let's move on.
Sweet. So what about the signal?
The Drake definitely pinged the spire, but it's hard to tell where it went from there. For now, we should head back to the refinery and tell Eli what we found.
Razor, I noticed something peculiar about the Warden Spire. It carries the same signature as St. Grand's artifact.
The artifact Shade got us? But that means St. Grand was after Warden technology.
I believe so. It is my conclusion that the artifact is part of the Legion's communication network. If we learn to decipher it, we may be able to intercept Legion transmissions.
And then we can find where they took St. Grand. Judge, you're a genius! So, how do we decipher it?
Such an analysis will take incredible computing power. But it can be done. We will need Electrum, and a lot of it.
Then we should continue to the refinery. The Prospector may be able to help.
Right! Oh, don't hover too long, because you see that gauge on the left?
Seems like we're still missing a few things from the crash. I've added a new objective to your mission tracker. Check it out.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Hang on. Oh. Selecting your mission. Use left or right on the D-pad to select your mission. The arrow buttons, I mean. You can switch between your active missions. A flashing dot means a mission has been updated. We'll worry about that later. For now, let's head back to the refinery. Like I said, you gotta be very careful when you're hovering or boosting, so yeah. You won't be able to use your shield. I mean, your shield takes up that energy as well, so be careful.
Be advised, I am detecting a rare form of electrical energy nearby.
I'm taking fire! Somebody help!
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. Ah.
Starlink
More imps.
updated. Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming.
Crap. That's what I don't need.
Fox 1, bad guy 0.
Get off of my back. Ow. Uh-oh.
Ship level increased.
Thank you, friend. I would have been fauna fertilizer without your help. Thank you so much. Now I can return to my studies.
Proximity alert. Multiple hostiles detected.
Another hive by the looks of it. Better stop those imp things from spreading.
Okay.
shipment of Electrum. Seems our prospector friends have been busy.
What's up? I'm back.
You find what you're looking for?
Maybe, yeah. We think there's a way to spy on the Legion, but we'll need a bunch more Electrum first.
Huh. Well, this refinery's giving you all the Electrum she can. But if you're willing to help me upgrade the old girl, I bet we can convince her to work a little harder. All she needs is an ore processor from the mining site. You fetch me one and I'll see you get your fair share of the profits.
Sounds good to me.
Just watch out for the Cyclops in the area. I've been through the mill, but I never seen anything like this one.
So what can you tell me about this place?
About 100 years back, word got out. Atlas had all the Electrum you could ever dream of. Critters from all over came out digging for something better. Then the Legion woke up. This is what's left. All those dreams, rusted over and broken, which means more goods for the rest of us.
Why did I engage my flight engines? Anyway, ow. Oh no.
Enemy analysis complete. Cold weaponry strongly recommended.
Fine. It's one of those fire Cyclopses. Great, just what I need.
See the Cyclops. Oh my. That's no Cyclops. I've never seen anything like it. Those Nova crystals are
Okay. Ow.
You may need to cool it down to have an effect.
Yeah. It's a fire giant. This Cyclops requires... Ow, ow, ow. When you're on fire, use A, do a barrel roll to extinguish yourself. Otherwise, you'll burn.
Nice going. That ore processor's gonna be tucked inside the ruins somewhere. So, you're gonna need to find a way inside.
Oh, if any of your ships get destroyed, you'll have to choose another one. If all your ships get destroyed, you'll have to reload the save. You'll have to respawn at a nearby outpost. But that costs some Electrum, so be very, very careful. Well, that's a ship repaired. Let's, oops.
Analysis. The Nova may be more easily dislodged if targeted with heat weaponry.
Right. We gotta pry this door open. Well, that's the door open. Let's go in.
All right now. The goods should be somewhere inside.
Oh, God, I wish you could...
History here.
God, I wish you can get off your ship.
Got it.
Careful now. Those processors were built to last, but they're heavier than a skitter tusk. You might have a touch of trouble taking flight.
Like I said, when you're carrying something, you won't be able to engage your flight engine. Yeah, because it's just too heavy for you to engage your flight engine, so be very aware of that when you're carrying something and you want to take flight. Right. The best you can do for now is to hover. So let's take this back to the refinery. And... we're back at the refinery. Let's talk to this...
Yeah, that's the ticket. Time to upgrade this whole rust bucket.
Let's say that again. Rust bucket's about right.
Now we've got a pretty sight. Soon you and me are gonna be up to our eyeballs in Electrum.
Attention. We now have enough Electrum to analyze the artifact. You can launch the Equinox upgrade from your onboard computer.
So, what's the plan?
Those Warden ruins we found? Sensors are picking up another one near you. Check it out. There might be more valuable salvage.
Oh, those things were, yeah. Let's upgrade the refinery, see what happens.
Thanks to you, we've perfected this refinery. We're at peak Electrum output.
It costs 500 Electrum to repair your ships.
You don't need repairs. Your ships are in mint condition. Look, I'm busy, okay?
Right. Let's open the ship's computer and go to the Equinox. Right. There are various parts of the Equinox that can be upgraded. Can't upgrade right now because we don't have enough Electrum. Or Nova. Yeah, we need Nova to upgrade, I think. Or is that Electrum? I don't know. Right.
Warden artifact analysis commencing.
This could take a bit. When you're ready, come back to the Equinox. By then, Sage should have some good news for us.
This may be an opportune time to investigate those other Warden spires.
It's not a bad idea. Those mods could definitely help in the fights to come.
Unfortunately, I'm going to...
Star Fox, how bad do you want to find this wolf guy, if you had to put a price on it?
Do you take Cornerian money?
Oh, right. Look, I heard the expedition got raided. Some research site on Haven. Not the usual MO for outlaws. Might be your guy.
Starwolf. All right, boys. This could be our first big lead. Let's chase it down.
Now, bear in mind, the last Nintendo Direct I watched was talking about something similar. Yeah, it was talking about missions just for Fox McCloud and his buddies. I think it's independent of Starlink altogether. I could be wrong. But it is an upgrade to Starlink. And I completely lost my way. Oh wait, I have to go into orbit. Okay. Time to take flight. Right. We can actually warp to the Equinox or to any planet that we have visited before. So let's go ahead and do that now. It is time to go into Mike's silence, I believe.
Hey, welcome back. The analysis just wrapped up. Judge, tell us what we got.
Using St. Grant's artifact, we can now translate Warden encryptions, giving us access to the Legion's communication network.
That's amazing. Have we picked anything up?
We intercepted a repeating transmission, streaming the video to your onboard computer now.
My children, my believers, the Wardens have bestowed us with another gift. A storm will cover Senatus as the Prime reawakens.
Dude, what the heck was that?
That mask. The guys that took St. Grand, they were wearing those masks. Sage, send this to Eli. That has to be Grax.
No. No way. You don't know what you're saying.
Grax or otherwise, this video confirms it. This fellow is controlling the Legion. And he just released another on Sonatus.
Then we need to head there immediately.
I'm on my way.
Ah, I do have a colleague on Sonatus. Perhaps she's seen something.
Put her through.
Now, where did I put her
Yeah.
code? Ah, there we are. Dr. Wilder, are you there? Fern, pick up.
Carl? Look, I'm evacuating the workshop. I'll have to call you later.
Then you've seen the Prime. Fascinating, isn't it?
No, I mean, yes, but Carl, the Prime, it's planting extractors. The Warden harvest is starting again.
No, it can't be.
I know, it sounds insane, but I know what I saw. The Legion, they'll overrun all of Sonatus.
The whole planet. Impossible.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Hold on, we're coming to help.
That'll have to wait until the next video. Until then, this has been Walk Me Through. I'm Mr. Orthopedia saying peace. And that's a wrap. And I will see you again next time. Until then, do a barrel roll! This video's over, but if you enjoyed it, click that like button and give me a comment. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button and click that notification bell. Until next time, peace!
Do a barrel roll!